Look at this. Can you believe that it is responsible for slowing down your clock? Well, that seems unbelievable, but it's true. The thing is termed as gravitational time dilation. I know it's hard to digest, but you will get it soon. First, listen to a story. Once, Newton and Maxwell got into a fight.
Velocity is relative and changes with the observer, but not for light. It is always 3 million meters per second for any observer.
Just then, Einstein arrived.
Hold up, guys. Here I am with my theory of general relativity, according to which there exists a space-time fabric which gets curved in the presence of any mass and creates the effect of gravity, which influences time. You getting it?
Assume that light covers a specific distance in 3 seconds. Now, planet arrives and creates a curve in the space-time fabric. So, light bends and travels more, but still takes only 3 seconds. Can you guess what's happening?
Light speeds up and proves Maxwell wrong. But I calculated that carefully.
Calm down, guys. Actually, time stretches itself to run slowly, allowing light to cover more distance and still have the same velocity. So you both are correct. What just needs to be understood is more the mass of gravity, slower will be the timer. Think of it like a seesaw, having light at the center pole with mass and time kept on the other sides. Now keep it on a graph sheet with reversed axis. So if mass increases, time inversely goes negative, that is becomes slower than earlier. But light always stays fixed and never moves. If it did, then the seesaw won't remain a seesaw anymore. In the same manner, if the velocity of light changed, then the universe we know won't exist or would become a complete mess. So gravitational time dilation is basically the slowing down of time in the presence of any mass under the influence of its gravity. This is the reason why the clocks in the International Space Station tick faster, as gravity in the orbit is less than on the surface. Now you might be thinking that, why go only slow? Why not fast? Well, think of that seesaw again. If you decrease the mass, the time will become less negative, that is faster than earlier. But it won't go any fast after reaching the equilibrium position, because for that, mass will have to go into negative, which is currently not possible by any means. So I thought that if slowing down time made sense, then I could slow it down to manage a lot of time to do my stuff. But then I realized that it wasn't possible. As for that, I will have to gather a lot of mass which is not in my ability. And even if I could do that, still, if time went slow, it would slow down for everything nearby and won't leave me as an exception. So it won't matter whether time was going fast or slow, because it would appear relatively same to me.